Welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video we are going to talk about Myrtle Beach. So before starting this video, like this video, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. Myrtle Beach is a seaside city in Horry County, South Carolina, on the United States East Coast. It is located in the heart of the Grand Strand, a 60-mile, 97-kilometer, stretch of beach in northeastern South Carolina. Myrtle Beach is one of the most important tourist destinations in South Carolina and the United States, and it is ranked as the country's second fastest growing metropolitan area, according to 2018 census estimates. The city's warm, subtropical environment and long stretches of beach draw an estimated 14 million visitors each year. The city's population was 27,109 at the 2010 census, and it was predicted to be 34,695 in 2019. In 2019, the population of the Myrtle Beach metropolitan area was predicted to be 480,891. The historic Waccamaw tribe lived in the Long Bay area prior to the arrival of Europeans. The Waccamaw used the river for transportation and fished along the Little River coastline. Waties Island, the main barrier island along Long Bay, shows traces of burial and shell mounds, indicating that the visiting Waccamaw left behind their remains. Long Bay's earliest European residents arrived in the late 1800s, hoping to expand the plantation system outward toward the sea. The majority of the recorded history during this period, cobbled together from English colonial land grant documents. These settlers had mixed results, producing little amounts of indigo and tobacco, the two main commodity crops. The land around the seashore was sandy, and the majority of the crop harvests were of poor quality. The area along the future Grand Strand was essentially deserted prior to the American Revolution. Several families, notably the Witherses, John, Richard, William, and Mary, acquired land grants along the shore. The territory around Withers Swash, also known as Myrtle Swash, or the 8-Mile Swash, was given to this family. A secondary grant was made to James Minor, which included a barrier island off the coast near Little River called Minor Island, which is today Waties Island. She gave up the delights of society and went to Long Bay, where she remained a significant part of her life devoted to the welfare of her children, according to Mary Withers' headstone at Prince George Wynyard Episcopal Church. The area stayed virtually intact as the American colonies acquired freedom, and the shoreline remained desolate. During his presidency, George Washington traveled down the King's Highway to scout out the southern states. Jeremiah Vereen escorted him through Withers Swash to Georgetown, after he spent the night at Windy Hill, now part of North Myrtle Beach. For the following half-century, the Withers family remained one of the few settlers in the Myrtle Beach area. R.F. Withers' house was carried into the water by a violent hurricane in 1822, drowning 18 people inside. The Withers family decided to forsake their coastal plots after the catastrophe. When the region was left unmanaged, it began to revert to forest. In 1881, the Burroughs and Collins Company of Conway, forerunner of today's Burroughs and Chapin, purchased a large portion of the Withers family's land. Around the turn of the century, the burgeoning community was dubbed New Town. In 1888, a post office named Withers constructed to serve the original Swash location. Burroughs and Collins were granted a charter on February 28, 1899, to develop the Conway and Seashore Railroad, which would transport timber from the coast to inland clients. With two wood-burning engines, the railroad began daily operations on May 1, 1900. One of the engines, named the Black Maria, was acquired second-hand from a forestry business in North Carolina. Employees of the lumber and railroad companies would ride railway flat cars down to the beach area on their free weekends. When the railroad was completed, becoming the first Grand Strand visitors. The railroad station was dubbed New Town, in contrast to Old Town or Conway. Franklin Burroughs envisioned New Town as a tourist attraction to match the Florida and northeastern beaches at the turn of the century. Burroughs died in 1897, but his sons finished the beach extension of the railroad, and built the Seaside Inn in 1901. Burroughs' wife recommended honoring the locally abundant shrub, the southern wax myrtle, in a contest to name the area around 1900. Soon after, the Withers post office was renamed Myrtle Beach. In 1938, it became a town, and in 1957, it became a city. The Myrtle Beach Municipal Airport was completed in 1937. In 1940, it was taken over by the U.S. Army Air Corps and turned into a military base. Commercial flights commenced in 1976, and the runway was shared for more than 15 years before the air facility closed in 1993. The airport has been renamed Myrtle Beach International Airport since then. Plans for a new terminal were approved in 2010. Kings Highway was fully paved in 1940, providing Myrtle Beach its first major thoroughfare. The National Register of Historic Places includes the Myrtle Heights Oak Park Historic District, Myrtle Beach Atlantic Coastline Railroad Station, Ocean Forest Country Club, Pleasant Inn, and Rainbow Court. The Chesterfield Inn and the Myrtle Beach Pavilion, both now demolished, were also featured. Built in 1946, the Gay Dolphin Gift Cove on the boardwalk sells seashells and Myrtle Beach souvenirs. It bills itself as the biggest gift shop in the country. The Intracoastal Waterway has divided Myrtle Beach from the continental United States since 1936, causing the city and surrounding area to expand within a short distance of the coast. For a time, the area directly northwest of Myrtle Beach, across the waterway, remained mostly rural, although its northeastern and southwestern ends were flanked by other established tourist towns, North Myrtle Beach and Surfside Beach, in part due to this separation. The inland portion of the Myrtle Beach area has grown substantially since then. By vehicle, Myrtle Beach is 67 miles (108 kilometers) southeast of Florence, South Carolina, 94 miles (151 kilometers) northeast of Charleston, South Carolina, and 74 miles (119 kilometers) southwest of Wilmington, North Carolina. The city has a total area of 23.6 square miles, 61.0 square kilometers, of which 23.3 square miles, 60.4 square kilometers, is land and 0.2 square miles, 0.6 square kilometers, or 1.03%, is water, according to the United States Census Bureau. Myrtle Beach has a humid subtropical climate, or CFA, which is typical of the Gulf and South Atlantic states, according to the Köppen climatic classification. With about 2,800 hours of sunshine every year, the city receives plenty of sunshine all year. Sand dunes loaded with flora safeguard Myrtle Beach from erosion. In Myrtle Beach, the summer season is lengthy, hot, and humid. Daytime highs range from 83 to 91 degrees Fahrenheit, 28 to 33 degrees Celsius, while nighttime lows hover around 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 21 degrees Celsius. In comparison to interior areas of South Carolina, Myrtle Beach's coastal location mitigates midday summer heat somewhat. For example, while nearby Florence averages 65 days per year with high temperatures of 90 degrees Fahrenheit, 32 degrees Celsius, or above, Myrtle Beach only averages 21. The Bermuda High brings humidity from the tropical Atlantic to Myrtle Beach, making summers feel almost tropical. In the summer months, the warm Atlantic Ocean off Myrtle Beach reaches 80 degrees Fahrenheit, or more, making for steamy summer nights. Summer thunderstorms are common in Myrtle Beach throughout the hot season, with the wettest months being June through September. Thunderstorms usually form throughout the day in the summer, followed by brief but powerful downpours. Because to the combination of thunderstorms and tropical weather systems that peaks during these months, September is the wettest month on average, with August coming in second. The Grand Strand is home to a variety of tourist sites, and attracts a tremendous stream of people throughout the year, with over 20 million people annually. Tourists from Canada, Germany, and the United Kingdom are among the over 100,000 visitors expected each year. Myrtle Beach hosts a range of unique conventions, festivals, and musical concerts. Beaches and golf courses, amusement parks, an aquarium, legends in concert, retail projects, shopping malls, and over 1,900 restaurants, notably seafood restaurants, are among the area's attractions. There are also dinner theaters, nightclubs, and several tourist stores in the vicinity. There are roughly 425 hotels in Myrtle Beach, many of which are beachfront, and roughly 157 lodging units in total. There are over 80 golf courses and around 30 miniature golf courses in the area. What do you think about this video? Do let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.